Bro, I went to the Pizza Hut yesterday. Walked in that place, man, it had a distinct odor about it that I think was the hut. Maybe there was a hut hiding in the back from Star Wars, man. The place kind of looked like a Star Wars. Bro, I'm here to talk about Tarkir. Tarkir looks dope. I mean, not all the cards are spoiled yet. I'm not sure what the actual value is or what's going to be worth chasing or what I'm going to get as a $10 card, whatever. Honestly, I don't care that much. It just looks dope. And hey man, if you enjoy Magic the Gathering, if you enjoy listening to the dulcet sounds of Better Commander, say hi down in the comments, dude. Subscribe to the channel too, man. We have an armload of new patrons this month. Thanks so much to those guys for keeping Better Commander free from oligarch control and compromise. We're free thinkers here, man. We're also free stinkers.
Oh yeah, Dragonstorm, yeah. That's when the dragons storm through the skies, brother.
This set feels different. I'm going to flash up some cards while we wrap here. We'll do some spoilers at the end. Just take a look at this, man. I think one of the things that draws people into Magic as a hobby is the realization of the worlds. Tarkir has a very distinct flavor, and honestly, Magic excels at evoking those worlds and that flavor through the fusion of mechanical peculiarities, and it ties all that together with the art. Tarkir is known for its dragons being a dominant race on the plane. Now imagine that, dude. Dragons are kind of the embodiment of power and legend. Dragons never really existed, but the human imagination went to the same place in a bunch of different cultures across the globe, and that's dragons, baby. It's probably the atavistic, lizard brain, racial memories of reptilian predators that once stalked us through the primordial jungles. Some caveman saw a skull of a Tyrannosaurus and they were like, that's a dragon, dude. Beings that were so powerful that you're nothing but a snack when faced with their power. Tarkir takes that dragon menace and synthesizes it with a really hard world, man. Powerful orcs and humans and goblins, and reminds us of the Horde, the menacing horde of Mongolian pony soldiers streaming across the steppe, firing bows from horseback. Those were crazy times, man. The Mongolians conquered pretty much all the known world at that time. We also have the myth of the monks like the Shaolin, spending years sharpening their physical abilities until it almost looks like they learn how to fly. That's those Jeskai, brother. Then there's the dark, brutal Sultai, a flavor all their own but reminiscent of skull-filled jungle temples where dark spirits and demons dwell. It's just kind of a cool world to explore through the characters and the art on the little cardboard rectangles. What draws people into Magic is that contextual storytelling. That's what makes the world go round, dude. Think about what humans love the most. It's not love. It's not service. It's not wholesome banality. It's the story, man. The story makes the world go round. Wizards kind of missed the mark there for a few sets running, man. The racetracks, the detective noir stuff, the cowboy world, it all seemed derivative, and I feel like people, they catch that. They see BS and they call it out, you know what I mean? It's stuck out like a stinky sock at the end of a long day. You can't just take characters and slap them around, put different hats on them, call it a day. You can't phone it in like that, man. I mean, for God's sakes, just make something new. I mean, Magic storylines and planes have always been a little derivative. Even Tarkir is obviously cribbing things from real-world cultures, but it slaps that unique Magic branding on it with the sweet art, the interesting races. You can be derivative if you're not perceived to be lazy about it. Take this guy for example, Zurgo, Thunder's Decree. This guy's red, white, and a black, legendary creature, Orc Warrior. It's a 2/4, has mobilized 2. So whenever it attacks, create 2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature tokens, sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. During your end step, warrior tokens you control have, this token can't be sacrificed. Alright, there you go, man. So, say you knew nothing about this guy, right? Let's see what the card tells us. First of all, he tells us, hear me Mardu, our freedom is only beginning. That tells you something about the character right there, that little spat of flavor text. Mechanically, it's pretty neat. You have this dude out there making tokens, man. You can surmise that the guy in the art is some kind of a leader of warriors, even if you knew nothing about him. He's mobilizing them to his cause, man. He's talking about freedom, brother. He's Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine, I guess. You can even see those little dudes in the background. You can give them names if you want. Charlie and Fred. Now, if you had no idea who Zurgo is, you get the sense that he's calling down the thunder. He leads a Mongol/East Asian war band, and he's got that thunder, buddy. It brings you into that world, right? That's the problem with the hat sets. That's what I call the sets where, you can tell what world they're in by what hat they're wearing. Now, some people hate showcase cards. Some people like showcase cards. I dig them. It's another thematic element that ties these sets to their plane. Some are better than others, but when they specifically tie back to the plane of origin, they work better for me, dog. Now, they revamped the Tarkir showcase a little bit, and I think it's a little overwrought if you ask me, but it works in the context of this set. We have these full arts with this striking Street Fighter-esque ink splatter, white on black text with a fragment of the Teamer or Mardu or whatever symbol backsplash behind a central close-up character. It's usually from the waist up on a lot of these, man. I think it looks great. It has a background with 3 colors behind it. It's right on theme, man. Then we have the Dragon Frame, which is reworked from the Multiverse Legends seen here. Now, I think the new frame is a little busy, but honestly, it brings us right back to that dragon theme, man. I think it's fine, but I wish they chose something a little less distracting. They got a lot of wings on there, dude, but I'm nitpicking here a little bit. It's solidly in the Magic universe, which is what I think people want to see. Now, the full art lands are just dragon eyes, man. Look into the eyes of the dragon, brother, which is a great book by Stephen King. You should go read it right now. It's supposed to be for, teenagers back then. My mom got that thing for me, dude, because I was reading it when I was 10 years old. I think it messed up my mind a little bit. But I read that book. It was dope as hell, dude. Stephen King is the man. Nobody reads books anymore, But listen, go get some audiobooks or something. Watch a movie about Stephen King, I guess. I don't know. Get involved with some Stephen King, dude. They should let him do some magic stories. And if this video sells 1 book, then my life had purpose, I guess. Now, say what you want about me, dude, but I'm kind of sick of Lute, and Kellen, and Zimone. I have nothing against those characters in their own worlds, The refreshing part here is I'm not seeing Lute or Zimone or Chadwick, the dingus from, I think I'm talking about Kellen. I think that's the same dude. Anyways, man, I'm not too into Kellen. Too generic looking. What the heck's going on with that guy? I don't know. I hate him, man. I'm just seeing magic cards, some new mechanics, some characters on a plane that they're supposed to be on, like Zurgo. I mean, Elspeth is here too, but she's a planeswalker, man. She's supposed to walk the plains, brother.
Oh, yeah, Elspeth. Walking the plains. Planeswalker, yeah.
If I saw Zurgo with a Sherlock Holmes hat on, and a little magnifying glass, dude, I'd be sad, brother. Like, what are we doing here, dog? Even check out this card, man. Check out the Craterhoof reprint. If you're not familiar with the Craterhoof, it's 8 mana, 3 of it's got to be green. It's a creature beast, 5/5 has haste. When it enters, creatures you control gain trample and get +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control, man. That's that green go wide strategy. This card is beautiful. It draws me right into the plane. Looks exactly like what it is, a beast. Although it could be an elephant, I guess, man. But it's an elephant made of grass or something, dude. That's a grassophant, brother. But I digress. And it fits. It's on theme. Welcome back, buddy. Now look at this guy. This is more of a limited card, but I love the art on this thing, man. Flamehold Grappler. Blue, red, and white. Creature human monk. It's a 3/3, has first strike. When it enters, copy the next spell you cast this turn when you cast it. You may choose new targets for the copy, man. This doesn't say instant or sorcery. It just says copy the next spell you cast. So if the next spell is a damn Hullbreaker horror or something, you get 2 of them. Look at this guy, man. Or lady, I don't know. It's got 4 arms out there slapping people right in the nuts, man. I love this. This is very Jeskai. Check this out, man. This is Super Mardu. It's 3 white, black, and a green Parination. It's a sorcery. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and an indestructible counter on it. Now, I don't know how much play this thing's going to see because it's 6 mana and 3 of it's got to be very specific colors. But this is target permanent card, man. A Reanimator deck, if you're in a Reanimator deck, hexproof and indestructible are 2 things you definitely want on your giant beater, man. Now, of course, you have some sweet lands like the Mistrise Village here. I think this might see some play. This land enters tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. Very teamer right there. Has tap, add blue, or blue and tap. The next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. I like how this is drawing us into a teamer encampment here. This is what it looks like, dude. They got the blue horns over there, dude, which was my nickname back in college. Here comes the blue horn, brother. Now we also have these Spirit Dragon looking cards here. I don't know what the heck's up with this thing, man. Dracogenesis? Get out of here, brother. 6 red. Enchantment. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost. This seems a little wild to me, dude, but it is 8 mana. I don't think this is going to be the huge bomb people think it is, man, because how the heck are you cheating this thing in? Let's take a look at some of these dragon showcase cards. Check out all these gold dragon, paraphernalias on the side here, brother. We got Irene, the song on ending. 5 green, blue, and a red for a legendary creature, a spirit dragon. This guy's a 10/10. Jabez. When it enters, it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. Listen, man, I don't care how much this thing costs. If I pulled this out of a pack, being the Timmy that I am, I'm building a deck around it. I'm going to be happy as a clam, dude, because this looks awesome. Check out this cool cat out there, Teval, the Arbiter of Virtue, or it might be Tevel. I don't know, dude. 2 black, green, and blue. Legendary creature, spirit dragon. It's a 6/6. Has flying and lifelink. Spells you cast have delve. Oh my god, dude. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose a life equal to its mana value. Well, there's your downside right there. It's a pretty fat commander, pretty fat dragon, dude. I like this guy a lot. Then you got Nerivi G out here, Heart of the Storm, 1 red, white, and a black. For a legendary creature, spirit dragon, it's a 4/5 with flying. If a creature you control that entered this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that much damage instead. We're talking about haste right there, brother. We're also talking about ninjutsu, stuff like that. It's pretty awesome, man. I like this card a lot. It's a unique build around in these colors. I've seen some Jund haste stuff, but I've never seen Mardu haste stuff. It's going to be dope. So from the bottom of my heart, I hope this set is a huge success. And so, that's what they do at the end of the movies when they tie it all up.
And so, Iron Man died when he did the Thanos anti-snap. But Captain America got old. Sometimes getting old is better than dying, and sometimes it's better just to die at the end of the movie.
And that's better, Commander, dude. Or I'll say it like this.
And so, that's better, Commander, dude.
Nikki G, signing off.